Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time since I have actually done a vlog. I keep promising myself that I will actually do a vlog and start vlogging again and start uploading regularly, but it just hasn't quite happened. I've started 3 vlogs so far in the past week and I just kind of forgot to vlog, or the days just got away from me and things like that. So I'm determined that in April I'm going to vlog every single week. There's going to be a video on here every single week. But yeah, I thought today was a good day to start properly because I've got quite a nice day today. It's quite chilled. I've got coaching this morning, then I've got a couple of calls this afternoon, some work to do, got some training to do. So I thought, yeah, today is probably the perfect day in the life to start and just kind of go through the day really. So my plan with the YouTube videos is to kind of just go through behind the scenes of coaching, a little bit more about me, the things that I like doing. I'm not that interesting. I'm quite boring, suppose. What you will find is my days are pretty similar, pretty boring, pretty standard. I'm not the most exciting person in the world, but I think it'd be cool to document because I've got an online coaching business now, which is slowly getting there with where I want it to be. Just need to be patient with it. But I thought if I start vlogging now and I look back at this in a year's time, hopefully I will have a coaching business that I envision, because I've always wanted to just help people from all over the world. I took that leap last year to go from being employed to self-employed, and I'm starting to take action. I'm starting to really kind of get into a good routine with things now. So yeah, I'm going to document behind the scenes. And yeah, today's a really nice day anyway, so I thought today would be the perfect day to start actually properly vlogging. So yeah, let's just see where the day takes us. First of all though, like, the kitchen's a little bit of a mess, but you have to start the day with a morning coffee. Like, you just have to. Like, I didn't drink coffee probably about 4 years ago. I think I started drinking, when I started PTing, I started drinking like not instant coffees, you know, the ones that you get in a packet. I've started drinking them, and then I got introduced to flat whites, and now I can't go a day without coffee, and it's pretty bad. But like, I'm actually turning into one of those people that's like, you know, those coffee snobs. I'm a coffee snob. I'm actually a coffee snob. You just can't be a good flat white. So yeah, start in the morning with a coffee, gonna take the dog out for a walk, and then it's straight into PT training and yeah, but yeah, can't actually, this is what we are currently drinking. I don't know if you're from Manchester, you'll probably know these people. I'll put that down there. You probably can't hear me, I don't know. But Mancoco coffee. So if you would do like coffee, I mean, you can order this from anywhere, to be fair, but Mancoco is like, oh, it's just so good. These are coffee beans. My client got me a gift voucher for Christmas, and we basically just that was Spider-Man moves. Basically got us a gift voucher for Christmas, and yeah, we're just like rinsing it now, so it's just lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna get the coffee done, and then I'm gonna take the dog out for a little walk. What are you laughing at?
The fact that you're videoing this so that you can get Woody while he's raging.
I didn't even think of that. Right, so we've got full body today. So we've got conventional deadlifts, single arm dumbbell row, dumbbell split stance RDLs, lateral raises, goblet squats, and then a finisher at the end with like the rower and a bit of core. So I might get a bit creative with that one actually, but yeah, should be fun. Right, last week I got 65 kilos in both sets for 8 reps, which isn't great, to be honest. Just can't get into things at the moment. Right, I'm starting off with 65 kilos, gonna aim for 8 reps. I don't like doing a lot of reps on deadlifts. They really burn me out. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with what I ended with last week and then see how that feels, and then hopefully increase it on the second set. Oh God. Yeah, just can't get into it at all at the moment. I don't know if it's because I know I've got a holiday coming up, and like my body just tends to just switch off. It is what it is. We're still getting it done. That's the main thing. Right, I'm gonna stop being a fanny. I'm gonna go for 80 kilos on this last set, and then see how it feels. If I get just like 3 reps, I'm happy with that. At least I've tried. I had a back injury a few years ago, and I was out of training for ages, and my confidence just been completely knocked from it. I don't know if that's the reason why I just don't really enjoy big lifts anymore. Oh God. Oh, that's so depressing. Oh my God. Oh God, that was awful. 5 reps. Do you know when you've not done these things for a while and you realise just how much strength you've lost? It's just so frustrating. It is what it is. Ugh. What I'm trying to think about when I'm doing these is just really pushing the floor over my feet like a leg press. So it's not just a case of just pulling from the bar. It's like it's a leg movement. So you want to really think about pushing the floor over with your feet. And it does really help. But when it's too heavy, it doesn't help as much. But yeah, quite chuffed with that actually. Something to work on. If you can go straight to the next working arm or the next working leg on a single arm or leg movement, you're not lifting heavy enough. I'm definitely ill, me. There's definitely something wrong with me. You can always start on your weaker side. Felt all right then. Chuck with that. 2 more. Yeah, again, if it's just single leg, and you can go straight to the next leg, you're not training hard enough. Oh God, I just feel awful. Right, I've got arms to finish off with, which I'm going to go in the other room to do where the PT in, so I'm not going to film. But I basically got single arm lateral raises, which are not really the funnest thing to train. Not the funnest thing to film. So yeah, I'm not going to take you with me on that one, but I am doing it. Right, I apologise for the mess behind me, but I'm about to sort that out. But basically, I'm back home. I have done my one-to-one coaching, I have done my training, and now I've got half an hour and then I've got a call, then I'm going to have my lunch and things like that. But yeah, that's kind of how I structure my days at the moment. So I usually PT in the morning. I've always tended, is that a word? Tended to do that? I've always intended to do that. Just because I like having my afternoons free. Obviously, I'll do evening PTs. I used to a lot of evening PT when I first started. But now I try and do one-to-one PT in the morning, and then I've got the afternoon then to do things like admin, programming, and things like that. And then on a Tuesday and a Thursday, it's actually Thursday today, but it's a bit different because it's Easter tomorrow, or it's Easter weekend. I usually just dedicate that to just online coaching. So I usually do my check-ins on a Tuesday. I'm trying to move them to a Monday now. But yeah, I kind of basically, in a nutshell, I'll probably do like a bit of a video on this, but basically the way that I structure my time at the moment is like a hybrid kind of coach. Is I'll PT in the morning and then I'll do all my online client stuff in the afternoon. And I'm trying to keep Tuesdays and Thursdays mostly free, just so that I've got like a good like couple of days then to really focus on anything online coaching related, whether that's programming, check-ins, or marketing or content and things like that. So yeah, they're like my big kind of days where I spend most of my time at home, just sorting that sort of stuff out really. But yeah, what I've got now is I've got a Monster for a start. I feel like that is needed, and you'll probably have gathered that after that awful session before. But yeah, I've just not had a lot of energy recently. I'm really struggling with it, to be honest. Tried to get a doctor's appointment the other day and I couldn't get an appointment for another 2 weeks, so I just kind of sacked it off and I'm just hoping that my upcoming holiday will give me the reset that I need. But yeah, I'm just not feeling things at the moment, and it's something I'm trying to work on. I have been on a diet, or like been like on a cut really since January, and I don't know if that's maybe caught up on me a little bit. It's not as extreme as it was when I did the photo shoot, but it's still a diet and you're not going to have as much energy, and obviously I'm on the back end of that now. I've got like a week left until I go to Malaga, so it could be that. But yeah, just not been feeling myself. Something just doesn't feel quite right, so I probably do need to go and get a blood test just to see what's going on. But yeah, I'm probably going to go into things in a bit more detail, but I think it is important to share that even though I am a PT, I am a coach, I'm not always motivated to train. Most of the time I'm actually not. I just like the way that it makes me feel afterwards, and I like the way it ultimately makes me look and feel, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to get into, going to try and get some answers after my holiday. But yeah, got a call at 1. And then I'm going to have some lunch and I guess stop rambling on. Okay, so I'm about to jump on this call and then I'm going to get some lunch. But this is basically to help with my personal development. And I'm really finding it useful, to be honest with you. So I'm going to crack on with this and then I will eat. Right, so that is the call done. And it was a really good call, actually. I really, really needed it. So basically, long story short, and I'm probably going to make an entire video on this, going into it in more detail because I'm conscious this video is going to be really long anyway. But so 2 years ago, I did a photo shoot and I lost my cycle. And obviously that's down to the training, that's down to the nutrition and things like that. And this week, or this month, or in March, I have also lost my cycle again. And I'm on a fat loss phase at the moment and things like that, but not to the extent of the photo shoot. I've lost a few kilos, nice and easy. Like I'm still having takeaways, I'm still going out and enjoying myself and things. Like it's not that intense. So it's definitely not that. And I think a lot of it is stress, and there's definitely something going on inside me, which I just need to go and get blood tests done and things like that. And I think that's why I'm feeling the way that I do when I go into training. And why I'm feeling fatigued and stuff. And I just think stress is just probably taking over a little bit. But there's obviously some underlying thing going on. Anyway, the whole reason why I have a coach, why I like speaking to people, why I invest in myself is because sometimes you just need that second opinion. And he basically asked me, when was the last time I actually had 3 days off from training and or just in general, and I actually can't remember, which is obviously not a good sign. So with it being Easter this weekend, I basically got the weekend off to just chill, no training, nothing other than just having going for a walk. I've got the physio on Saturday anyway, so I'm going to have a bit of a massage and just have a bit of a reset with food and everything this weekend and just see what happens. I've also been given advice on supplements, so I'm going to order some, I think it's called PMS Plus from Supplements Needs, which will hopefully help with the whole cycle thing and get my hormones back in place and just see where we're at and then reset and check in again on Monday to see how I feel. So yeah, I mean, at the moment I'm trying to build my business and obviously I'm at the start of it. So money isn't exactly where I want it to be, but that's not the reason why I'm doing it. But obviously you still have bills to pay and you've got a life to live. But I don't think I think you have to invest in yourself basically. And I've invested into a business course. I've invested into this and I know that that'll pay off. And I know that that is so much better than actually, buying new clothes, buying like things that I don't need. I would much rather invest in myself, my health and fitness, my personal development, my business and things like that than things that don't really contribute anything to me that's just going to give me like a quick fix essentially. So yeah, obviously I'm going to say invest in yourself as a coach because I want people to invest in me. But if I'm expecting people to invest in me, I need to invest in myself and I can't neglect myself. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And it was a really useful call. I'm looking forward to seeing if things do change going into next week, and hopefully I've got a bit more drive going into training next week, and then the week after that I'm on holiday anyway. So I've got a high rocks in the middle of it, but mostly I've got a holiday and I'm just going to treat it as a holiday and just enjoy myself. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I'm going to have some lunch now, and yeah, my belly's rumbling. I don't know how good this mic is. I don't know if it's like picked it up, but I'm going to stop rambling because I'm so conscious the video is going to be long, but that's just the day in the life, innit? Right, I'm going to end the vlog here because I'm conscious that this is really long and I actually think it's been quite a good vlog. I've actually managed to vlog most things today and the training and things like that. So pretty chuffed with it. But yeah, I don't want to go on too long and just basically, I mean, if you made it this far anyway, then like, that's great. But yeah, I think I've actually really enjoyed filming this. I think it's been really good for me to kind of get back into creating content, share my life a little bit and just how I'm feeling and stuff. And the call I just had was a really positive one, like I said. And I think I've got a good direction now with things that I also kind of want to document the things behind the scenes. It's all well and good, like documenting like being a coach and all that sort of stuff. But then I think it's also really important to document the other things as well, and the things that I'm going through, the things that I'm struggling with and how I'm dealing with them. And yeah, I think things like that, I think people can relate to that a little bit more. So yeah, that is going to be the end of the vlog. Woody is currently, I've got a dog called Woody, he's currently asking to go outside. So yeah, I'm going to end the vlog here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to do these as regular as possible. I said once a week, but if I can do more, I'll do more because it's quite fun. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the vlog and I will see you in the next one.